We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, Tremont Smith. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check 59.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
The ball carrier.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Switch gears. Check. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Key to tight end.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Ty Johnson.
Give the credit there to Jordan Phillips getting in the backfield for the tackle for loss.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Mike's 59. Here we go. One left. Here I can.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
The 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
got you, punk.
Here's Johnson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cardinals' 15-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
You mine. Jim.
Penny will try to punch it in. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on
driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Good job right there.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 14. Undercrush.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
A 20-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Easy. 56. Mike's 50. Switch.
Throwing again. Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Quarter with the score Seahawks 10, Cardinals nothing.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
56, Mike, 56, right? 56.
Shotgun now from Murray. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
8-yard
Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. First down, Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm coming. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
To throw again. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more today.
Now Drake loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He's got the first down inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10.
To Andy Isabella.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Murray now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Cardinals 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Jordan Phillips. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total. But Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the ball downfield. Sometimes the offensive line can't hold up, and he ends up hitting the deck on those plays.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland, absolutely unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And a Cardinal 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Drake. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Kenyon Drake in Week 16 last year against the Seahawks had a career day, 166 yards rushing, a couple of touchdowns as well, as the Cardinals won in Seattle 27-13. From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On 1st and goal, Drake. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Kenyon Drake on the
now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
At the 9-yard line.
2nd down and goal, Murray.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Seahawks 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let him know.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
56, check 56.
Here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
At the 20.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
From the gun, Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
43 is the mic.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. Let's go. 4 down. 4 down. Hey, watch the slant. Mike.
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
For the field goal.
He hit his first, this one from 38. And Myers able to knock it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Michael Mason to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
At the 42-yard line.
On second down, it's Drake. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Check your hot read. Come back.
2nd and 5 now. Murray, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And a Cardinal first
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
56 to Mike, boys. 52. Check 56. I got it.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
57 to Mike. Go. 36 power.
To throw is Wilson. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Down to the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And this one through the uprights and good.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
right there, 56. Watch the run.
On the give, this is Drake. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Don't get nervous.
Second and 5 now. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 on the play.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
56. Mike, 56.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
They red zone coverage there, thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On second down now, it's Drake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
6 yards.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Arizona.
Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Cardinals 28, Seahawks 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
One left. Check, 59. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Again, it's Johnson.
The 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Watch the run. Double tight, double tight. Three down, three down. At 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. I'll get him. Alert, 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 alert.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
On 1st down, Drake. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st down, Arizona.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run with Drake. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Time to
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game.
The Seahawks
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Minus 57. 57's mine. Good. Watch the twist. Check 3. Go.
Wilson to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. 19. Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Now Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
At the 3-yard line.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
The ball carrier.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the Cardinals' 2-yard line.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.